Welcome back, folks. Toaster here again with another replay, this time in the WZ-132A, and we are top tier this game, which is fantastic, and we are on Overlord. So top tier, let's go ahead and get it started, but top tier we really need to have an impact in the game, and so we're going to go to a spot I like to go to at the start of the game, and it often shows who's going where, and but you got to be careful because you can get spotted. So but it really gives your team some information to start out the game. So the only thing we really spot is a low, and it's kind of weird that he would be coming up here alone, but that's the way it is, and we are getting ready to reverse and so we can pull out of here in a hurry. So we have a shot on this low, and I'm kind of debating it, and then he fires, and so he's given us side, and we go ahead and take that shot, and we bust out of here. And the direction that I went was so that anybody that is up where that lynx is cannot shoot me. And we're going to try and go for this 1390, no such luck. But if you notice, we really did not give the enemy very much time to aim in and shoot at us either. So feels like these replays are kind of jerky today. I don't know what the deal is, but nevertheless, we've got a object 430 pushed up, and he does light us, and when he gets into that position, we cannot stay here, and you'll see what happens to our super Pershing that stays there. He doesn't really have too much of a choice. I mean, he's super slow, so we need to pull back because of that 430. But the thing is, we have a Type 59 that's rotating around, which I can tell he's a decent player just by the fact that he is rotating around and getting into a position that he can get hull down against that 430. And we're just going to sit here and spot, and we catch a shot on that T-49. That guy stayed up on the ridge way too long. So we did get lit for it. That just means time to pull back. And we're able to push up and get a light on the IS-3A as well. So at this point, the 430 is not visible to us, which means we're probably not visible to him. But we do want to take that a mil out if we can, and we miss our shot. So nevertheless, right now we're just trying to kind of avoid Artie, and Artie guesses that we'll be up in that bush, which is where I want to go actually. But we do wait until we're unspotted in that position, and that position is hull down, so even if someone shoots at us, we're probably pretty safe, and we're able to catch the Emil coming over. And you notice the route that I take, I'm just trying to stay safe from those guys that are over there on the zero line. So now that 430 is pushed up further, it's probably more safe to go up where that super Pershing is, but we want to respot that 430. And I noticed the T-30 is kind of ambling his way over here as well. We switched to gold because we want to make sure to take out the Emil. Probably didn't need it there, but the 430 we definitely need it for. So now we're just dropping spot, and then we're going to push up into a position that is problematic for this 430 because he's got guys on both sides of him now, right? I see that the 59 Patton is headed towards him, or Type 59, I'm sorry. But I cannot pass up a shot on this IS-3A. He's caught out in the open, stunned, and we eat a shot of damage for it, but it was probably worth it to take out that tank. And now we are in a position that this 430 has to look one direction or another, and he's choosing not to look our direction. Plus we have a T-30 backing us up, and this is just a poor shot. I should have never taken that or even looked at that. It's just not worth it. We're way better off looking at that 430 and trying to get shots on him. So the 430, for whatever reason, decides he's going to pull up on the ridge when he knows there's a T-30 there just to get a shot on me, which he does. And we eat another shot of damage, which was ill-advised. But again, we're taking guns out of the game, right? So at this point, it's 11-8, and that actually is a pretty good sign for us. Now, if you look at the beach, we've got a T-34 black down there, that's an awful position for him. But what he did do is he spotted their E-75 and their AMX AC-48 down on the beach, which means that this STRV-103B is isolated. And I take a poor line, but I'm able to shoot him because he actually shot at somebody else. And unfortunately, this Scorpion G gets in our way. And it's very unfortunate because we almost died there because of it. But we just move around him, and no harm, no foul. He rams us, unfortunately. So we're down to 80 health here. Sometimes your teammates are more dangerous than the enemies. Like, I had that guy tracked. There was absolutely no reason to stop right beside him. He could have gone behind or at least track him. You know, if you're gonna just go to the side, then just make sure you get a track shot. But nevertheless, it is what it is. We're able to get out of there without dying. So our Scorpion goes headlong into an arty, and that ends about as well as you would expect it. But I'm headed that way now because I feel like I can kill the arty. I'm fast. And we're up to 2,400 damage, so we're happy with that so far. I'm the only one anywhere close to that arty, and you'll notice when I do fight this arty, I make sure to not be too close to him because I know our arty is aimed that direction. And our shot on the move misses, but that's okay. We're just going to get another shot into him and make sure that we're behind him, but not close to him. So we're able to take him out. We didn't actually get the kill, but that's okay. So at this point, what do? You know, we've got an arty, and we've got pretty much a full health T-30, and then myself, and I obviously am not full health. So I'm thinking that AC-48 is going to be my target. Either target that I face, I need gold for, right? Unless I get their rear. So I guess the side of the E-75 isn't that great. But the T-30 does take out the AC-48, which actually is better for me. I would rather face an E-75. I know that sounds weird. But the bottom line is that he's got bad gun handling, and his side is soft, and we're able to get a shot into him. And it's just a matter of time for this guy because we've got arty behind him. So I was pulling out to try and get another kill, but it ended up the T-30 was able to kill him. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the after action on this one. Okay, here we are at the after action report. We got a first class, which is good. We got a bond, and we got for getting a Confederate. So we ended up with 3,000 damage, 3 kills, 1,036 basics P. That's, you know, almost 200 above the next guy. That Type 59 did very well considering he was bottom tier as well, and he doesn't have as good a gun as I do. So 16 shots fired, 13 hits, 11 pens, and we got 1,300 players assistance, so that put us up over 4,000. And we did fire some gold, so we only made about 10,000 credits, and it was on a 2x, so we got 3,108 XP. So appreciate you guys watching. I hope that helps a little bit with light tank relocation and moving around the map and getting shots where you can get them. Knowing the maps really helps in light tanks because a lot of times you are able to get free shots like we were on that 430. And although we took a hit from him, you know, I mean, the guy gave his life up just to hit us. He was so frustrated with us. So That's actually a good thing. All right, we will catch you on the next one. Make sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more tanks, and hit that like button if you would, please. Thanks.